What is going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to another stock video. Once again here at Jones Vintage World. It's been another busy week for picking up some great models, and I'm just excited as always to share them with you. And thank you for the continued support, both for the toy stuff and also the abandoned building stuff. We're sort of getting a bit of structure there now. Abandoned buildings earlier on in the week, toy stuff later in the week. So yeah, just stay tuned, stay tuned. Toys, let's have a look. So here we go. As you can see, there's a wide variety. Again, do you know, I'm gutted about some things that I also picked up, including a mint box, a curio cost set. There was a lovely spot on BMW I set a car, a couple of other box stuff, and it's gone as soon as it hit the eBay store, which of course is a very good thing for me. But I like to try and do the video content at the end of the week just to keep the constant stock showing when it's all together. So I'm sorry we've missed those. Anyway, let's get into this, because as you can see, again, a variety of stuff. We're going to start over here with the Corgi. So there's some beautiful stuff here. The Common with the flashing light is very nice. The FX4 Austin Taxi, you know, it just screams London, doesn't it? I love those black cabs, brilliant. We've got the Zephyr Motorway Patrol, original light, original aerial, great example. Now the Studebaker, the 211S, I'm going to pick this up because of the gold-plated condition on this. It is gorgeous. Normally these go a bit like pitting and worn. This looks like it hasn't left the box its whole life, I'll be honest, which is a shame in many aspects, but that is a beautiful example. It's also got a very nice box. If you're looking for a clean example of that Studebaker in undoubtedly the best colour, I think, you know, that's the one for you is what I'm trying to get at. Now, the MGB GT, another lovely example. Importantly, the chrome is all good on this. The suspension is also very good on this. Tailgate window is there, and also the original luggage case in the boot. That's a very nice example. And it's the original 1960s, not the reissue. That's brilliant. I know a few people have said to me as well in these videos, how can I tell the difference between the reissues and the original? Simple. Biggest thing you can see is the made in Great Britain opposed to made in China. That is the advice I will constantly give. But yeah, that's a very nice example. And you've got the Hillman Impia. You've got the Rover 2000 with the working Transalite headlamps. Beautiful example. The Morris Mini Minor automatic with a great artwork. Do you know, I'm chuffed to have another one of these. I've recently sold the red and blue version, so it's nice to get another one back in stock. Original number plate still on there. Lovely condition base also. You just don't see this model in recent years. I know it's always been one of those that's been a bit harder to find, but I'm finding the last 4 or 5 years that is particularly harder to find. The 173 Nash Rambler. Now, I'm a sucker for anything station wagons, estate cars, whatever you would like to call them, depending on where you are around the world. But I think that is a great example with the glazing. Obviously, no interior came in this model. Original tyres, clean base. Nice example in all fairness. Small little mark there on the roof. Aside from that, beautiful. Then you've got the platform trailer there, which you can tow with the Comma trucks. Behind that, you're going to see the Murrell Hill tractor. And then over here, we've got 2 of the Dinky Comma fire engines. We've got the 955, and then we've got the 555. Let's have a look at this one. Both are nice examples. I do actually have a third box one of these on the eBay store as well. I know, it's one of those things. You can go for ages without finding one, and then all of a sudden, 2 or 3 come in the same week, and that's exactly what's happened here. But look at that. Very nice original condition. Importantly, both ladders are also there. Yeah, that's very nice. Screams the 1950s, but I love that. What a great example. Then just above that, you're going to notice 2 Whiz Wheels Corgis. We're going to have a little look at this Renault first, because again, this is a hard one to find. You see it more so in the, I've got a maroon one somewhere, there you are, the earlier maroon version. But you don't see it with the Whiz Wheels version, and of course, being in the blue. The artwork, again, see the Whiz Wheels artwork, just something spectacular on its own. Then you've got the Adams Probe here. Again, that is a very near mint model, if not in mint condition now. It looks like it's never been out the box. Great artwork. Fun fact too, I think it was in Doncaster Toy Fair or Bolton Toy Fair many, many years ago. I was actually speaking to the lady whose father designed that car or helped build it. It was one, I can't remember the exact politics, but she was showing me photos of it back then. And she actually purchased a loose one off me. And I thought, you know what? That car has gone to a great home. Now over here, you've got the U-slid dumper, dozer, sorry even. I'm so used to saying the dinky U-slid dumpers, but yeah, the dozer with the front blade on it as well. That is in very, very nice condition. It's all original tracks. There's no damage to any of the plastic parts on you, i.e. that. Beautiful example. Box has a little bit of age wear over here, some old sellotape sticking there, but it's there also with the original paperwork and also the original in the packaging to keep the dozers safe, which I think, in all fairness, it has. We've got an original Man from Uncle Car here, original plinth model, etc. Unfortunately, missing the original ring. Reproductions are available. Jones Vintage World, I prefer to keep things original, so I don't touch stuff, if is a polite way of putting it. But should we do this one-handed? I probably should have taken this out before I started the video. Sorry, I'm ruining my lovely little Matchbox display. But here we go, one-handed this out. Nice example, you know, couple little chips here and there. Overall, not too bad. Both figures fired in and out. Original. Not a bad example. The plinth is very crisp as well, which is quite nice. Then you've got the Fairy Masters. So happy to pick up another one of these in recent months. Beautiful condition. Original box window. Look at the truck. That is gorgeous. This isn't one you want to miss, boys and girls. That's a stunning example. And yeah, that fairy scene on the back, I think that's awesome. Love that. You've got the international road signs there. Completely original. No damage to any of these. Not an expensive set in recent years. This is definitely one that's dropped in value. Look how tight that box is. You can see it hasn't been opened very much. Trust me, they're in very nice condition. They're there. And yeah, let's take a look at some of the loose models I've got here. Right, I'm going to tell you one of the most unfortunate things here. Look at this Jaguar, the 2+2 E-Type, right? Tailgate windows there as well, which is also always missing. Look how condition of it. The blue is in near mint. Someone has decided to paint it brown. I know, it's a crime. And look, yeah, you can see the blue is in very good condition in there. Now, I haven't attempted to clean this up. It's gone up for a bargain price on the eBay store. Do you know what? Someone should buy that just for the tailgate window alone, which also always goes missing. But I think that, right, could be brought back with the right chemicals. You could get that paint off there. Someone who wants to, I'm going to leave that up to you. That's your risk. It's the same with this Lotus Elan, right? It's an original model, completely original. And someone has like distressed it. You can see on the front, like it looks a bit, it's not as shiny as the back. There's some black paint added, rubbed down there. This is what they do with the real Volkswagens to give them the patina. Someone's done it to the Lotus. Which is a shame, really, but in a way, it kind of looks kind of cool, unique. I'm safe to say I'll put my money on there's only one of one that looks like that out there, so you could own the one of one Lotus. Maybe that should be the title, one of one Lotus. Yeah, the Dinky Toys of this era, the late 1940s stuff, the early 50s stuff, I'll forever love it. I can't help it. Stuff like that, even in this condition, the American stuff especially, I think it's wonderful. You've got the French Dinky Hotchkiss Jeep there, lovely rumblers. Let's do the front row first, then we'll come back to the Corgis. The 270 Aston Martin James Bond, some lovely little loose Lesnies. Do you know what's nice to have, like on the Ruston, the original tracks? You know, this stuff isn't a lot of money. I've actually got those two listed together on eBay at a cheaper price. That's very nice. Also original tracks on there, not too bad. Over to the left, you're going to see more played with stuff. I'm sorry, I just can't help it. I know these are toys, this is what they're meant to end up being like, but it's just been in the attics, you know, 50, 60 years or more, and then just seeing the light of day, seeing that kids have just loved these and enjoyed them, kind of brings me joy. And this, the Riley, it is a Riley, isn't it? Yeah, the Riley in the darker colour green isn't something you often see. You see the light green, not the dark green. But again, these are very, very cheap models. They're not a lot of money. Let's get into some Corgis. There's two Land Rovers there. Obviously, Dactaris there. Nice example. Missing the lion off the front. The 420 410s Airborne Caravan in blue. Harder colour to find. You've got the Renault. This is nice, part of the gift set. In last week's video, you've seen I had a box one there. Got a nice loose one here too. Nice at the toe which is still on that. That's one of the first things that normally breaks on these. So a nice example. We've got another Lotus Elan S2. Much better condition than the blue. This one hasn't been weathered, but it came from the same place. But a nice example. Then you're going to see the Lazy Bones Corvette. I've always loved these, the way the decals are on it. Loose model, near mint condition. Importantly, the chrome is excellent. This is one of those models that normally really suffers for the chrome. And yeah, that looks like it's had very little. To be fair, right, that should go in a box. Even if you've got an excellent condition one, take that out and put this one in the box, because that's a lovely example. And you've got the Cadillac, always slightly harder to find it in the white and blue opposed to the red. Nice example. The Carrera 6 Porsche, you know, the whiz wheels. You don't often see the whiz wheels versus the earlier one. Great example. No cracks to the engine cover. Decals are all there. Even the front little spoilers are in good condition. Yeah, that's very nice. Let's open up the engine bay. You know, we're just screaming those Le Mans cars here, and I think that's awesome. Just looks fast when it's going slow. Beautiful condition. And then we've got the Mustang 2+2 I wanted to share with you as well. You can see the doors on this are a slightly different colour. Now that is completely original. That's how it should be. Of course, in the Corgi factory, doors were actually painted separate to the actual shell. That's why you will find some with different coloured doors. I know. But what's important is the nice wheel version, the hub version. The original stickers are still on there. Chrome is all very good. There's no broken corners on the bumpers. Dual lights are there. And importantly, suspension is all good. A nice little range of models, in all fairness. There we go, boys and girls. It's another week, another stock video. It's been another fortunate week of getting some beautiful models in. And yeah, just big love and big thanks to all of you for all the continued support. And thank you for everyone that is purchasing models off the back of these videos, because I know quite a few of you have said, oh, I know I've had to come over from the YouTube video to get this. Thank you very much. Honestly, it means the world, more than you will ever know. And from one collector to another, it pleases me that these models do find their forever homes. I know I see myself as a bit of a temporary keeper until they do find that home, and I'm all right with that. But yeah, we're going to keep these videos incoming towards the end of every week, hopefully. If not every 2 weeks, etc. It depends how busy it is. Toy Fair season is literally weeks away, so look out for those videos too. And not just the stall videos, I'm actually going to try and get out there and walk around the film videos around the fairs and the journey getting there, etc. So you can all understand the toy game a little bit better. But until next time, boys and girls, happy collecting, and I see you all soon. Poosh! See you later. Oh, that was a bit of a cringy one. I'll see you later.